What's up everyone and welcome to Fortnite Friday. In today's video we're drawing the Ghostrider skin from Fortnite. Let's get started in the center of our page with the bottom edge of the brow. Now we're going to leave a gap in the center. Let's go over towards the left side. We're going to draw a curve that goes up. And then we'll bend that out towards the left. Let's line this up on the right side. We're going to go up and then bend that out. Let's go back to the inside and curl up the brow. Starting back on the left, curve in and just pull that up. Go to the right side and do the same thing. Now we're going to tuck the eyes in underneath the brow. Let's start over on the left side, step in, draw a half circle. Coming down towards the bottom of the eye, and then just pull that up on the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Coming down, round up the eye, and then pull that up underneath the brow. Let's go back and draw the edge of the iris and the pupil. We're going to start on the left, step in, it's going to curve around, and then down towards the bottom of the eye, go over towards the right, come down, and then bend that in. Now we're going to tuck in the pupils, starting back on the left, come around, and then just pull that up on the inside of the eye. Let's move in between the eyes and draw the nose. We're going to start right in the middle. Let's start with a point. And from here we're going to curve out and then down towards the left. Go back to the center, go out and then down towards the same height. And pull the nose going up in towards the middle. Coming in, then up, curve down, and then out. Let's fill the inside of the nose in black. Now from here we're going to move out and draw the cheeks coming down towards the outside edge of the teeth. Let's start from the left eye, step out. It's going to curve the cheek, coming down. It's going to bend that in directly underneath the eye. Line this up on the right, come down, and then bend that in. And then from the inside of the cheeks, we'll curve in and then down. Let's pull this back up underneath the cheeks. Starting back on the left, go out, and then bend that up. And now we're going to move out and draw the jaws coming down towards the chin. From the left side, step out, curve down, and then in. Now we're going to pull this in towards the chin. Curve in, and then down. Let's close off the chin. We're going to connect the ends with a curve, coming down the middle, and back up on the right. Let's move back up and separate the teeth. From this bottom point, we're going to step up. It's going to curve the mouth, coming down, and then up on the right. And we'll draw the top row of teeth. Starting in the middle, it's going to curve up, and then bend that down on the left, like a half oval. Do the same thing on the right. Let's add a couple more teeth on either side. Starting back on the left, go up and down. Then we'll add one more. Now let's draw the bottom row of teeth. Starting back in the center, we're going to come down and up towards the left, and then the right. And then again, we're going to add two more teeth on either side. Now we're going to move back up and draw a large half circle for the top of the head. Let's start from the top of the cheek on the left. We're going to bump up the side of the head, go up and then in, round up the top of the head, go across, down, and then in on the right side. And now we're going to enhance the brow with two folds. On the left side, we're going to step up, draw a curve that goes up, and then out towards the left, line this up on the right, go up, and then out. Let's surround the top half of the head with a flame. Starting from the top of the cheek, we're going to start by going out, and then bend that in. I'm just going to bend this back out towards the left side with a curve. And then we'll taper that back in towards the head. Let's work our way up towards the center. Starting back on the left, go up, bend that in towards the middle. Curl this around and go back towards the left. And then we'll pull this out and then down on the right side. Let's add another point, curving out and up, go out and then in. That's going to swirl this around, going around and then up, and then we'll pull this back in towards the right side of the head, going out, down, and then in. Let's add a few more flames along the side of the jaw, starting on the left side. Start by going out and up, and then we'll do the same thing on the right. I'm just going to swirl this around, coming in and back out. And we'll pull that in and then down toward the side of the cheek. Now we're going to move down and draw on the body, starting with the collar. Just underneath the chin in the center, start with a point. From here we'll curve out and up on the left, go back to the center, go out and up on the right. Let's add the spine along the inside. We're going to leave a gap in the center, draw two lines. One on the left, and then one on the right. And then we'll separate the vertebrae, starting on the top left, curve down and then up, step down, draw that again. Let's go back to the center and draw the bottom edge of the collar. Starting out here, curve up and then out. The same thing on the right. And we'll pull that up and in with a straight line underneath the head. Now we're going to draw the side of the body underneath the collar. Let's start over on the left, curve the body going out, and then down towards the hip, go over towards the right, and do the same thing. Now I'm going to curve down and in towards the middle, leaving a gap. Start with the left side, coming into right about there, do the same thing on the right. Then we'll connect the inside with a curve, going up the middle, and then back down, and then from the side, angle down and in along the side of the belt buckle, close off the bottom with a straight line. Let's trace the buckle along the inside. Start with the top curve, and down along the sides, and we'll close off the bottom. Now we're going to go back to the center of the collar, draw an angled line coming down and out towards the right, and we'll pull that all the way down towards the top edge of the belt. And we'll add some buttons along the inside of the jacket. Starting up here, start with a small circle, step down, draw that twice. Now I'm going to draw two more buttons over on the left side. Starting with the top and the bottom. And I'm going to add one more button along the top left. Let's go back up to the hips and draw the side of the belt. Starting on the left, start with a short line coming down on either side. And we'll follow that same curve, going down and in towards the side of the buckle. Let's add some spikes inside the belt. We're going to start with two circles on either side, one on the outside, one on the inside. And we'll add a point on the side of the belt. Starting up here, angle down and out, come down and in. Let's go back to the center of the belt, step down, draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down. And we're going to leave a small gap in the center, go to the left, draw a curve going out and down towards the left heel, move over towards the right, go out and down towards the right heel. Now we're going to round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, curve the foot, coming down and then up towards the toes. And then from the outside of the foot, we draw a curve, going up toward the top, and then bend this down, aiming towards the heel. Do the same thing on the right. I want to leave a little gap along the inside of the heel. And then we'll move back up to the hips and draw the outside of the leg. Let's start on the left, curve the leg going out, and then down on top of the foot. And then we'll add a thick sole along the bottom of the feet. Let's take this curve, step up, and then just trace that across. Let's draw the top edge of the boot. From the top of the foot, we're going to step up, curve down, and then up on the inside. Line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Now from the left, we're going to step down, draw that same curve. and down and up. And we'll add some spikes along the edge of the boot. Starting right in the middle, start with a circle. And we'll add 2 more circles on either side. Do the same thing on the right, starting with the center, and 1 on either side. Now, similar to what we did with the belt, we're going to draw a spike on the outside of the boot cup. Let's start on the outside, come down and out, pull that back in, and then on the inside, we'll come in and then back out. And add 1 more on the right side. Now we're going to move back up and draw the arm stretched out towards the side. Start from the top of the collar, curve the arm coming down, and then out towards the wrist. Go to the right side, and do the same thing. And then from the wrist, we're going to curl around the thumb. Start it here, go up, then the thumb coming down, round up the tip of the thumb, and then pull it back up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up, and then down, round up the thumb, and then pull that up. And then we'll wrap 3 fingers around the outside. Starting from the side of the thumb, draw a half oval. Going out and then in, step down, draw that again. Tuck this up underneath the thumb, and then we'll add 1 more. Let's add the end of the handle underneath the bottom finger. Starting with 2 straight lines coming down. Close off the bottom with a curve. And down and then up. Let's go back up to the wrist and draw the edge of the cuff. We're going to curve in and bend that out in behind the handle. Now from the inside of the palm, let's curve the arm coming straight in and then bend that up in behind the body. And then we'll line this up on the right side, curve down, and then out in behind the hand. And then halfway along the top edge of the arm, start up here, we're going to curve in, and then down towards the bottom. I'm also going to add 2 sets of spikes along the top of the arm, starting from the top, and go up and out, come back down, leave a small gap, and draw that again. And do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to simplify the chain coming down towards the bottom. Let's start from the top of the thumb. Start by going up, around the hand, and then pull that in, and then round up the inside, and then bend that back out. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the top of the thumb, go up, down around the hand, bend that in, and we'll curve that back out towards the end. And we'll thicken up the inside of the chain. Starting from the top of the finger, just going to follow that same curve. Giving an even space gap, going all the way around, and then down towards the end. Let's close off the ends with a short line. Let's separate the links of the chain with short lines going all the way across towards the bottom. Let's start from the top, and go up and in, leave a gap, go up. I'm just going to repeat this all the way down towards the bottom of the chain. And now we're going to finish off the bottom of the chain. From the top corner, and go up and out, go to the inside, come down and out. And then from the center of the chain, draw a straight angle line coming down toward the end. Let's go back to the left side, draw an angle line going up, go down along the bottom. Now connect the top with a curve, going down and up. And then from the bottom, we're going to curve up and then down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start by flattening off the ends, connect the ends with a curve. And now we're going to add a flame along the end of the chain. Starting from the bottom, curve out, bend that in, and we'll bend that back out toward the side. Let's taper that back in with a short line. Let's go over towards the right, go around the end, pull that in, bend that back out, and then we'll taper that back in. Let's go back to the left side, go up and in. Just going to swirl this around, going down and back up, and pull that back in behind the chain. Swirl this around toward the tip, and bend that back in behind the chain. And that's pretty much it. There's the Ghostrider from Fortnite Marvel Heroes. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.